Okay, we finally live. Yes, people, welcome to Goals Bible. This is the Watchalong for Fulham versus Tottenham. It's another big one, another big game for Tottenham. Must-win game for them. I mean, must-win game. They lost against Man City. I don't think they deserve to lose that game. They were leading by 2 goals. They just collapsed in that game. But the lineup has been announced for this game. As you can see, Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Again, they go with the back 5. Davis, Dyer, Romero are at the back 3. In the middle of the park, they got Bentancur, Højbjerg. And then the fullbacks are Perisic and Royal, Emerson Royal. The front 3, you already know. One of the best front 3s in the Premier League. Son, Kulusevski, and Harry Klaassen. You know the rest. I think this is a difficult game for Tottenham. I don't think they're gonna just walk over Fulham. Fulham have been in a great form, and this is how they line up. Mitrovic is the danger man. Of course, they have to worry about Mitrovic because he can punish Tottenham today. The players are walking in. 2 minutes for the kickoff. Get your comments in, get your predictions in. We got over 30 people watching. Smash a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new as well. Currently, we are live on YouTube and Facebook. So if you want to join us on Facebook or YouTube, the choice is yours. Who do we have in the chat? Pet Play, thanks for joining. The little one, thanks for joining. DX Smith, thanks for joining. Star 4, thanks for joining. El Kai, thanks for joining as well. Get your comments in and get your predictions in, guys. I think this game is going to be a close one, but I feel like Tottenham are going to win this one. Historically, I think Tottenham have won all their games, the past 6 games against Fulham. So I don't think this is going to give them any trouble, but it's not going to be an easy game. I think it will be a difficult game for Tottenham, but I just feel like they're just going to nick this win. But let me know what you guys think about this. Yeah, the game's about to start in 1 minute. And the game was delayed actually by 15 minutes. Transportation issues. So it's supposed to actually start at 3 p.m. in the U.S. Eastern time, but it starting now in 15 minutes delayed. So if you guys are actually in London, you know what's going on. So let's see. Okay, we're good to go. Yo, Kai, what do you think is going to happen in this game? This is going to be an interesting one. I think this is definitely going to be interesting. I think if Tottenham win, they could close the gap on top 4. United lost yesterday, which is a good result for Tottenham, and Chelsea and Liverpool. Very good result for them, because if we actually won against Arsenal, it would have been trouble for them. Ilkay says, I think Spurs will beat Fulham. Yeah, I think so too. I'll say maybe 2-1 or 3-1. To be honest with you guys, I'm still gutted with that loss against Arsenal. But this is not the Arsenal watch-along. This is the Spurs watch-along. So we just gotta focus on Tottenham. Right now, the focus is all Tottenham. Okay, kickoff is about to start anytime soon. Conte is in big trouble, guys. I think Conte, if he loses this game, he's gonna be in big trouble. He will be in big trouble. Harry Kane, of course, looking to get on the score sheet. Delays everywhere, man. They should have started 2 minutes ago. What's the delay here? They're wasting time. Another technical problem. What an awful start for this match. We already got 15 minutes delayed. Now another 30 seconds delayed because of the referee. Harry Kane is making his 300th Premier League appearances for Tottenham this evening, becoming the second best player to play as many games in the competition for Spurs after Hugo Lloris, which was 356, says URKG. That is interesting. Delay over delay. I mean, they haven't started, guys. Just trying to clarify. It should have started 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago. And the players are just warming up now. The game hasn't started. Finally, the referee is walking in. I think he forgot his cards. Did he forget his whistle? He looks confused. Okay. Finally, he's about to start now. Started already. It hasn't started yet, bro. Finally they started it. I mean, ridiculous. It pretty much took 20 minutes. 20 minutes. They said 15 minutes, but now it's 20 minutes. Got over 30 people watching. Don't forget to smash a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We're closing in on 12,700. So hopefully we get that. We'll get that on this stream. NXDU1. What is your prediction and who do you support? Oh, nearly Harry Kane scored. It's actually Harry Kane or Dyer. By the way, breaking news if you haven't heard. Everton manager Frank Lampard has been sacked. Gone. He is gone. URKG says Tottenham Hotspur won their last 6 away Premier League visit to Fulham. They've only won 7 consecutive away top flight visits to one club before, winning 7 in a row against Aston Villa. Yeah, that is interesting. URKG is predicting 2-0 or 2-1 for Spurs. What do you guys say? Cross comes in. Hugo Lloris is another one. Hugo Lloris is another one that we need to watch out for because he has been messing up consistently even after the World Cup. I think he cost Tottenham against Arsenal. Who do you support, man? Says Alsan Pelsut. Is that how you say your name? I support Man United. I support Man United. I have a separate channel for that. This is just a channel that we cover football. As a football fan, we cover a lot of different games, especially the top 6 teams, depending on the schedule. And Champions Leagues, Europa Leagues, whatever you want to call it. But this channel is pretty much set for that. But I'm a United fan. If you are curious. Fulham on the ball here. 2 minutes into this game. Nothing to talk about just yet. Obviously, Fulham are placed 7th with 31 points. Tottenham are sitting 5th with 33 points. So must-win game for them. Must-win game for Tottenham. It started off really slow, and I'm seeing Tottenham are not really going for it in the beginning. It looks like they're content with the way how this game started. Fulham have won 3 of their last 6 Premier League London Derby matches this season. They've never won 4 such games in a single top flight this season before. Yeah, thanks for that, Ilkay. I appreciate all the stats coming in and stuff. It's good to have that. Mitrovic. Tottenham fans, I want to talk to you about what do you think and what do you feel about Conte? I mean, does Conte deserve to stay at Tottenham? Or does he need to go? Like, just let me know. Tottenham fans, I want to know what you guys think. We got over 30 of you watching. Get your comments in, get your predictions in. And also tell me if you think having Conte in this team is best for Tottenham moving forward. I have Mitrovic in my fantasy Premier League team. I hope he scores, says Al-Sam. Mitrovic will score. I think he's going to score. I think he's going to score. But I'm not quite sure if they're going to win, but he's going to score. He always scores. Mitrovic. That was nearly a goal there for Fulham. What an attack. He's offside though. Suzanne, thanks for joining. He says Tottenham, the winners. Scoreline and who do you think is going to be man of the match? That's the rule we have. Everybody watching, you need to let me know who you think is going to score. No, not score. Who you think is going to be man of the match. And who you think is going to win. Try to play out from the back and nearly cost him Leno there, making a mistake. Suzanne predicts a draw 2-2. Wow. Ilkay says, I don't know who will be man of the match yet, but halfway through the match, maybe I will try to answer that question. Yeah. See, it's kind of hard to predict man of the match because you have to read the game before it happens. You're gonna have to understand each team from both sides, and who you think is actually going to be the key difference between these two teams. Obviously, Kane and Son are probably most likely the ones to make a difference in this game. The high press is on here on Tottenham, and they can't get out. Willian. Andres Pereira. Bad cross from Pereira. Every time Andres Pereira actually gets on the ball, he looks really good, but he's not that efficient, which is the reason why United got rid of him, because he's not as efficient as you would want him. Again, Tottenham messing around in their own box. And the high press again still on. Again, I mean, Tottenham are still continuing to basically mess around in their own penalty area. And Fulham are just doing the high press again. Shot saved by Lloris. First shot on target. It was a decent effort. Fulham, I mean, it's a very decent start. They're pressing really, really well in this match. And Tottenham can't get out. First 10 minutes, they're struggling to get out from their own half. I don't know how Tottenham fans are just sitting there and being comfortable with Conte. It should be a riot, to be honest. Like, Suzanne's asking, where do you think Aston Villa will finish at the end of the season? Top half of the table. I don't think they can get in the top 4, but they'll definitely probably finish between 5th and 10th, I think. Foul here. Hoiberts with the foul. Set piece for Fulham. Suzanne says 5 wins out of 7. Yeah, I mean, just the fact that they got 5 wins out of 7, they could still lose 5 out of 7. You know, it is possible. This is the Premier League we're talking about. Like, anything can happen. You could think that you're in a good momentum. Look at Man United. We won 7 or 8 on the bounce, and then we lost and we drew in 2 games. That's pretty much 5 points dropped. So it could happen. It could happen. Just like you have momentum in winning, you could have consecutive losses as well. So you lose 1 game here, and then all of a sudden you might be in trouble. Agreed. Arsenal will fall. Newcastle looks solid. Yeah, Newcastle looks like a decent team. They're here to stay. I think they are in contention, I think, to finish in the top 4. And Arsenal are also a serious team, I think. Ilkay is asking, what do you think Southampton will finish in the Premiership? Are they 18th now? Let's just quickly check the league table. It depends on where they're at. I haven't looked at it. So as it stands now, they're actually sitting 20th. So Southampton, 15 points. 15 points. Oh, wow. 15 points out of 20 games. Everton also 15 points. Bournemouth, 17 points. Yeah, Southampton might just be saved, I think. They might be saved. They might survive relegation. I probably think Bournemouth will be relegated. Nottingham Forest, probably the second team, I think, would be relegated. I know they're sitting 13th now. I just don't see Everton and Wolves and West Ham get relegated. Leeds is another one, maybe. These would be the three teams that I think might get relegated. I think Southampton would survive. They play good football. I mean, Southampton, and they stayed in the Prem for a long time, and they know how to survive as well. Corner kick for Spurs. Cross comes in. Højbjerg. Fulham. Okai's asking, how about Fulham? I think Fulham currently sitting 6th, 32 points. I think they could finish maybe between 10th and 15th. They look solid. They look like they're going to finish top 10, but I just don't see it. Suzanne says Everton are gone. They're not. They just sacked the manager, Lampard. So if a decent coach comes in, it could save them. Just like they did last season. They were in trouble, and then Frank Lampard came in, and they survived in the last 5 games. I mean, they were in danger in the last 5 games of the season. Somehow they managed to survive. Getting a very difficult results against Arsenal in them. So don't write off. Don't write off Fulham. You can't. Suzanne says it's been long coming. Booking here already, first half. Paulinho, I think. Yeah, it is. Yellow card for Paulinho. Paulinho just wipes out Højbjerg. This is a dangerous tackle. Emerson Royal, I think he's limping. Richarlison was the best thing Everton had, says Suzanne. I think the fact that Tottenham bought Richarlison and they're not using him. They're not using him. I mean, 90% of the time, every single time I watch Tottenham, he's on the bench. Why is that? Can somebody explain that? Why is he always on the bench? I mean, if he was going to be on the bench, you might as well stayed at Everton. Joe said Rashford in his prime. What's up with that? What's up with Rashford being in his prime? I mean, he is in his prime now, but Ilkay says, how about Wayne Rooney at Everton? Corner kick here for Fulham, 17 minutes. Cross. Joe says he's on form. Yeah, he's been hot. He's been hot. Rashford has been hot. And what a goal he scored. Here comes Tottenham, though. Chance here. Leno out his goal quickly. Yeah, Rashford has been really, really good. Fulham on the attack. Tottenham look really open. Chance here. What a save, Lloris. Anything either side of Lloris is a goal, but he just hits the ball in the middle. Mitrovic is just really slow getting into the penalty area. He could have scored this. What an attempt. Good chance for Fulham. It's a very good chance. Joe says Saka mocks Rashford after scoring. That's disrespectful. I know. I said it on the Watchalong. Like, he went like this. He went like this after Saka scored against us. And Nketiah also did it. I've seen him do it. There is a screenshot of Nketiah going like this. I don't know why they're trying to just put down Rashford for some reason. They're just hating on the boy. Joe says, I'm a Chelsea fan. Oh, we have a lot to discuss if you are a Chelsea fan. What do you guys think is going to happen this season? You think y'all can get a top four? The amount of spending Chelsea have done this season is ridiculous. Mitrovic obviously is so good at finishing, but he wastes a lot of penalties. I mean, he missed 3 already this season, I think. So hopefully Fulham doesn't get penalty in this in this game. Potter out, says Joe. Would you take Thomas Tuchel back? Would you take him back? Fulham here on the attack. Willian. I just don't get Tottenham. Like, Tottenham always defend, man. No, they always defend against any opponents. It's just hard to be a Tottenham fan. I feel you guys. I mean, Chelsea spending more than La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga plus League One combined, says Ilkay. That is true. He's spending ridiculous amount of money. Joe says, who's your favorite Man United player? Casemiro. So you would take back Tuchel. I mean, I thought he was a good manager. I don't know why the ownership just got rid of him. I just don't know why, but I think he's a decent coach. He's the only coach that actually went toe to toe with Klopp and Pep Guardiola. So he's won the Champions League. He's been into 2 finals, Carling Cup final, FA Cup final. I know you guys lost it last season, but before that as well, I think he reached the final. So he was a very good coach. I think it's a big mistake sacking him. They should have sacked the players that are not performing for him instead of sacking the manager. Tottenham yet to create any chance in this match. It's incredible. Every time I see them play, they play like a small team. They always play like a small team. I can understand like setting up like this against big teams, but against Fulham, why would you need 5 defenders? Fulham on the attack. Pereira, Mitrovic. Joe says hard work or talent. I think you need both to be a successful player and to have a successful team. You need both. Hard work without talent is useless. Talent without hard work is useless as well. You need both. I can give you an example. Like, look at Neymar. Neymar is really talented, but he doesn't put in the hard work. That's why he's yet to win a Ballon d'Or. For a player with his quality, I think he should be up there with the likes of Cristiano and Messi. But the fact that he doesn't put in the hard work puts him just way below Cristiano and Messi. Messi or Cristiano? Cristiano, man. So that's my guy, man. It's not even, no doubt. It's not even a question. There's no debate about that. Do so. Can you write that in English? Arsenal, knee boss. Fulham on the attack. Cross. Fulham are putting a lot of cross in. They're putting a lot of cross in, but in terms of ball possession, currently 25 minutes in, it's 50-50. Even though I've yet to see Tottenham actually get into Fulham's box. 25 minutes past. 3 shots on goal now for Fulham. None for Tottenham. How about you, Joe? Who would you take? CR7 or Messi? They get into good positions here, but they keep putting in a very average crosses into the box. Fulham. Arsenal, this boss doesn't make any sense. So we're the same, Joe. We're the same. Pick up. Mitrovic spreads it wide. Fulham, putting a lot of crosses. Here comes Son on the counter. Oh, he's stopping the game. And Son gets a yellow card, I think. I know, Kai. Joe says, what's your favorite country? Is that in terms of living or in terms of supporting in the World Cup? Yeah, so Son has been booked here. He has been booked. I support Portugal because of Cristiano, but if he retires, I think I wouldn't care about Portugal. I would have to find another player. I like Mbappe. Mbappe is my type of guy, you know. I like the way he plays. I might support France when CR7 retires. But for now, I think I'm still gonna support Portugal. To be honest with you, like, I'm not really interested in these international tournaments. Like, I really don't care about most of the countries. I'd rather see club football, like, day in, day out. Got over 30 people watching. Don't forget to hit a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We're definitely gonna hit that target, 12,700 on this one. I'm actually gonna give you guys a minute to go ahead and do that now. Joe says, congrats on a derby win. Yeah, I mean, that's long gone. We lost against Arsenal. So I'm still disappointed with that. Still disappointed with that. Tottenham on the attack. Kulusevski is down. Is that a penalty? No, it's not. %4 of the 126 people think the match will be a draw. That is correct. Yeah, I see 4% draw, 77%. Tottenham win at 19% for Fulham. Kulusevski's down. Pele or Maradona? That's a tough one for me to call, but I would have to go with Pele. But the fact that Pele has won 3 World Cups, that just puts him ahead. Puts him ahead of Maradona, I think. And I have not watched both of them. I mean, I have not watched them play. They're not from my era, you know, like they played in 1950s and 1970s. I mean, I didn't watch any of those games. We just watch highlights. I don't think you could judge a player based on a highlight. So I'll just tell you who I prefer in terms of consistency. I think Pele has played for a longer period of time at a highest level versus Maradona. He's just done it probably 5 years, 6 years. And obviously Maradona has not been a good influence for youngsters because of the drugs and everything. You know, it's not. Chance here, Tottenham. Harry Kane takes a shot, first shot of the game. Over the bar. Over the bar. What's your five-a-side team? Five-a-side team. You give me yours first. How about you give me yours first? Peace, okay, peace. We're about to close in on halftime here. Tottenham yet to create a chance. I mean, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. They might still end up winning this match, but it's just crazy how Conte is just getting away with this. How is he getting away with this? Five wins in the last 13 games from Tottenham. Fulham actually will go above Tottenham if they win this. As you, I see it now. 34 points for Tottenham, 32 for Fulham as it stands. But if they actually win this, Fulham, if they win this, they could go above Tottenham. Wow. Martinez, goalkeeper Ramos. And defense, Iniesta in the middle, Cristiano in the attack. That's 4 players. I thought you said 5-a-side. Leno had to make a save here from Emerson. Emerson Royale. Good effort. Perisic just standing on the ball here. Another corner kick. Mine in goal, I will have to go with... who would I go with? Interesting question. I think in goal, I will have to go with Courtois. In defense, Ramos, I would have to agree. If you're going to have like one defender, I would have to go with Ramos. And in the middle of the park, I would go with best midfield, I think it's De Bruyne. So I would go with Courtois, Ramos, De Bruyne, Messi, and Cristiano. That's 5. So I gave you 2 attackers, 1 middle, 1 defense, and 1 goalkeeper. So that's 5. Spurs finally getting in rhythm, controlling the match now. They've been struggling. The whole half, the entire half, they've been struggling. Fulham were the much better side in this half, but not a lot to talk about in this game so far. Given away by Højbjerg. Kane taken down. There should be a foul. The referee says play on. I think Spurs are just fed up. I think they're fed up with Conte. I think they want him gone. Willian. Fulham, they should be proud of their performance so far. They've done well. They've done well. They deserve a goal in this game, I think. Pereira. Willian. Willian shot save. Lloris. That pressure is there again. That high press is there. They win the ball in the middle of the park. Willian with the shot and Lloris saves. Nuno, thanks for joining. He says, come on, you Spurs. What's your score prediction and who do you think is going to score in this game? We're closing in on halftime here. Conte needs to go. Finally, we found a fan that says Conte needs to go. Because Spurs fans are not talking. They're worried about this game, I guess. Oh, they're nervous. Because that's what I've been saying, Nuno. Exactly what I've been saying. Conte needs to go. I'm not even a Spurs fan, but I was just saying Conte needs to go. And the players don't look like they're playing for him. Cross chance. Oh. Nearly a goal here for Fulham. Tottenham just got stretched out. There's just some ball from Pereira. End the stream, Dave. Nuno, is that what's his name? Is that the Tottenham guy? The guy that supports the Tottenham team, right? I forgot his name. What was his name? Let me know in the chat. What was his name? Can Spurs get a goal in this match? Expression. Yeah, that is the guy. Expression. Foul, referee. It is a foul. Big chance now for Tottenham. Big chance. Expression oozing. That's his name. I just remembered now. He's always crying, right? Because Tottenham are just getting whooped every single time. Come on, G, you know blood. Yeah, I know him, but I just don't know. I forgot his name. Set piece here. Harry Kane stands on the ball. I think this is a good chance for Tottenham to just nick a goal before halftime. Perisic is also standing on the ball. Who is going to take it? I think it's going to be Kane. Kane takes it. Weak effort. What was that? What was that? It's a shitty effort. I mean, I've never seen this kind of weak effort from Harry Kane. Tottenham could keep the pressure on here. Perisic. Full of clears, but not quite. Again, Tottenham comes. Expression always says end the stream, and then he never ends it, right? George says a score prediction. My prediction was I thought Spurs would win this. I didn't think it would be comfortable. I went for a 2-1. So I'm going to stick by that score. I think Spurs are going to win this. When you have Harry Kane, anything can happen. He could just show up in a goal. You never know. Kulusevski, what a touch. Corner kick. Nuno says go. Stop playing, Nuno. Take it short. Kulusevski. Is there a goal? Son. Kane. Turns, shoots, goal! Harry Kane scores. 1-0 Tottenham. He equals JB Greaves. I think that's the record. Incredible finish. Incredible finish. I was just speaking about Harry Kane. When you have Harry Kane in the team, he could just show up. He can just show up and score at any single moment of time. And he's done exactly that. Harry Kane, you know he doesn't need too many touches. He hasn't had too many opportunities in this game. One touch. He cuts inside and shoots. He's outside the box as well. This is what a goal scorer does. And this is what Harry Kane does. Goal. It's actually not Fulham. It's my bad with the scoreline. It's actually Tottenham 1, Fulham 0. This was my prediction. I thought they would nick the goal. I thought they would nick a goal. And exactly that's what they did. Nuno actually called it. I think the stream is like 10 seconds or 50 seconds behind. Nuno says, hey, Kane, let's go, Spurs. They did exactly the same thing, guys. They did exactly the same thing on Man City. Right before halftime, they scored. Right before halftime, they scored on Man City. Halftime, Harry Kane with the goal. He hardly had a touch in this match, but he scored. He scored the vital goal. Danny's also joining in now. He's saying, let's go, Spurs. George says a goal. Yeah. Incredible. Nuno says we need to come strong in the second half, bro. Yeah. So Tottenham, they got to build on this. They have to build on this now. They have to stay strong and score that second goal and put this game to bed. You don't want to be making the same mistake you did against Man City. You cannot make the same mistake. All-time leading scorer now, Harry Class A. Let me just set up the... Let me see. I'm going to bring up the stats for you guys so we can take a look at it. I mean, there's not really much to talk about in terms of stats. Tottenham did not have much in this game. They really didn't. But, this is what Conte's team does. Before you know it, they just show up and do this. Unbelievable. I just can't believe what they've done in this match. But halftime. What do you guys reckon is going to happen in the second half? Finally, we got a goal. We needed a goal. Owen says, come on, Spurs. Yeah, a lot of Spurs fans are now talking. Y'all been quiet. Y'all been quiet until you score. That's what I've been calling you guys. I see a lot of people watching, over 30, 40 people watching, and nobody's actually talking about the game. Don't be shy. How many of you actually think you can finish in the top 4? Let's see the confidence. Let's see the confidence. Danny says Spurs will win by 4 goals. Thanks everybody for tuning in, by the way. And don't forget to smash a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We're closing in on, like I said, we're closing in on 12,700. We need 18 people. So hopefully we get that in the stream. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, helps out the channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button on the stream as well. But Danny, Owen, Nuno, George, do you guys think that you can finish in the top 4? I'll leave that question for you guys. I have my own opinion about that, but I'll see what you guys say first, and I'll give you my answer. Danny says yes. Okay, how about Owen and Nuno? So give me your top 4 teams. If you think Spurs are going to be there, let me know. If you think Spurs are going to be there, let me know. Is it going to be Arsenal, Man City, Man United, and Tottenham? Or is it going to be Newcastle in there? You have to let me know. Give me your top 4. Write them down. Now, you don't have to write the whole thing. Just abbreviate. Nuno says, hopefully we can get top 4, but it's not going to be easy. Yeah, it is possible. It is possible. I'm not ruling that out, but I think Conte is just a way negative manager. He's such a negative manager, and it's hard to have faith in him. In my opinion, I don't think they're going to be there. They have a chance, but as long as he stays in the team, I don't think it's going to happen. But Harry Kane is the topic, guys. He is the topic. This is 266 Tottenham goal in all competition. That ties the club record. Danny goes Arsenal, Man City, United, Spurs, and Liverpool. Okay, that could happen. City, Arsenal, Newcastle, Spurs, says Nuno. Nuno's actually taking out my team. You're taking out United. I don't think so. The only P3, me, says, let's go Spurs. Yeah, you can join the conversation. Y'all finishing top 4? I doubt it. I doubt it. Maybe if Newcastle mess up, if they mess up, I think maybe you have a shot. But it needs to change quickly. I mean, this needs to change quickly. Either Antonio Conte needs to change the way Tottenham plays, or Antonio Conte needs to go in order for Tottenham to finish, because the team is there. The quality is there. I think defensively you might have questions, but offensively, I mentioned it time after time. Every single time I do the watch-alongs for Spurs game, that front 3, and you have Richarlison on the bench. I mean, it's one of the best in the Premier League. It's a best 3. I mean, best front 3. They have a better front 3 than United. That is for sure. It's also better than probably the Arsenal front 3 as well, quality-wise. Danny says, I think Liverpool might have a chance. Yeah, Liverpool is another team. Chelsea, we forgot to talk about Chelsea. Chelsea spent a lot of money. They spent a lot of money. Chelsea. Nuno's asking, what team do you support? I support United. Man United. And by the way, I have a separate channel for that. So if you guys are interested for that, you can find me on this handle. The MU stand. This is the handle. So this is a separate channel for United content only. Big up for the sub, guys, by the way. Danny says, man, you are good. Yeah, they are good. But we lost a couple of games now. I mean, we've drawn in the 90-minute against Crystal Palace. I was gutted about that. And we've lost against Arsenal in the 90th minute as well. So those are like 5 points we dropped easily. Easily. I mean, we could have gotten at least 4 points out of those 2 games. But United do look good. We just need a striker, I think. Weghorst, I don't like him. I'm not feeling him. I'm not feeling the way he plays. I don't like the way he plays. It's just not my type of striker. I mean, how can you get rid of Cristiano and replace him with someone like Weghorst? I mean, this dude plays like a horse. I'm not even joking. Have you seen the game yesterday? Bruno Fernandes. Danny agrees, yeah. It was so messed up what he did. Even at Crystal Palace, I was asking Ten Hag to just take him off, and it took a while to take him off. And yesterday, I was hoping Garnacho can come in for him, but instead, he puts in Fred. It was just ridiculous. Nuno's laughing. Let me actually find. Okay, so let me pull up the stats for you guys quickly. By the way, if you're just joining in, I was just talking about Frank Lampard has been sacked. The Everton manager is gone. What's going on? I'm gonna pull up the stats for you guys so we could take a look at it together, but this is just giving me some trouble. Okay, I have it. Oh, come on. Gareth Bale? Who's that? Is that Gareth Bale? Danny. I do actually play FIFA as well. I have a career mode going on for United on this channel. What do you play? You play like career modes and stuff? Why is this thing not working? Give me a second, okay? This thing is just not. Oh, you do the ultimate team. So I play ultimate level. So that's the difficulty level I play. Second half is about to kick on, but I'm just going to read out the stats for you guys. In terms of shots, I think 7 each. 4 shot on target for Fulham. Ball possession wise, 47% for Fulham. 53 for Tottenham. Not a lot to talk about, really. Like, Tottenham didn't really create a clear-cut chance in this game, but they managed to score thanks to Harry Kane. Harry Kane just needs one chance to score, and he could punish. Second half is about to kick on here. Okay, the players are getting in. We are getting ready for the second half because Tottenham get this massive 3 points that could push them up into the top 4. Who do you think is going to be the top scorer? I know the answer to that, but what do you guys think? Do you think Harry Kane could get to Haaland? Okay. Second half's about to get started. Antonio Conte probably really happy the fact that they win in this match. They don't deserve to be in the lead. It was an even game. If it was a team that was going to score in the first half, I would have to say it was Fulham, but Tottenham took their chance. When you have quality players, they tend to show that it in games, and that's what Harry Kane did. Oh my goodness, this referee has issues with. He's delaying it again. What the hell's going on with this referee? What were they doing the past 15 minutes? My God. They switching the battery. And the the shit communication, man. Boos are coming in now. For some reason, they're just slowing this game down. Not only we've had 15 minutes delay in the beginning, and now there is another delay. The players are out. Referee is still having issues with the mic and everything. There goes the second half. If we don't win this game, forget top 4, says Nuno. Yeah. Must-win game. This is a must-win game. Is that a foul here? Yeah, bro, trust me. Conte knows that, says Nuno. Yeah, I mean, Conte knows you have to win this game. You have to win this game. Tottenham needs to be able to score that second goal and put this game to bed. Like I said, you don't want this game to go 1-0 further down the line, because you could see the same thing that happened to United. We conceded a last-minute equalizer against Crystal Palace. So a 1-goal lead is never safe. It is never safe. What do you guys think about Hugo Lloris? That man is just making a lot of mistakes. Making mistakes after mistakes. Y'all think he should stay? Mitrovic, Willian. Nuno says Hugo Lloris needs to go. He has to. I mean, he has to. I don't know how he can stay. I really don't. I really don't how he can stay in the team. He's been awful for Tottenham. There's a foul called. Conte complaining. He's asking questions. How's that a foul? Set piece. Pereira takes it. Mitrovic. Is that a corner kick? It should have been, but Nuno says, come on, bro. He used to be one of those best goalkeepers in Europe, but now he's done out here. He needs to go back to the French league. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he was shit. I'm not saying he was shit the whole time. I mean, he is a World Cup winner. He started every single game for France. I really don't know how they won the World Cup with him, though, to be honest with you. And they got into the final again this year, or last year, 2022. But I think he's finished now. Sometimes when you're finished, you just gotta call it how it is and just leave. I mean, don't wait until you just sit on the floor before you leave. Like, if you're done, you're done. And I think Hugo Lloris is done. You can see a mistake in him every single game. A player's down now. Eric Dyer's down. Game's paused. Is this a concussion? I think Eric Dyer still doesn't know where he's at. Is he going to return? I think he's going to return to this game. Maybe we get Jay Pickford next season for like 50 mil. I think Pickford is not a 50 mil goalkeeper. I think Pickford shouldn't be the #1 goalkeeper for England international. I think Ramsdale is way better than him. Somehow he starts games. Aren't Everton in the relegation now? I mean, I'm not blaming Pickford for that. I mean, he does save you a lot, but he has a mistake in him as well. He's just too much. He's not subtle. He's always on edge. I don't like him that much. I don't think Spurs should get that goalkeeper. You need a calm goalkeeper like the one Man City has, Emerson or Alisson. I mean, I know Alisson is making mistakes now, but he was cool and composed before. Spurs on the counter. Kulusevski. Good defending. Szczesny at Juventus. Yeah, decent goalkeeper, I think. I would go with Szczesny than Pickford. Not a bad start in the second half from Spurs. They look dangerous on the counter attack. They could kill this game off. Come on, you Spurs, says Nuno. Spurs fans are now quiet. Y'all need the second goal. I mean, Spurs need to score that second goal. Who do they have on the bench? Like, on the bench, Richarlison should be on the bench. Richarlison should come in and make a difference in his team. Kulusevski. Chance here for Fulham. Cross. Lloris saves. Arlo says, come on, Spurs. Let's go. Nuno's asking, would you take Harry Kane to United? Yes, of course. I'll definitely take Harry Kane. Next season, that's what we need. Not somebody like Weghorst. We don't want that. We do not want that. We need a proper striker, and I think Harry Kane could be that guy. The only concern I have is he's just a bit old. He's not going to give you another 5 years. That's my concern. Like at the highest level. He could give you probably 3 or 2. Arlo says Sonny assisting Kane was very much needed. Yeah. What happened to Son this season, guys? I mean, this guy was flying last season. What happened to him this season? Son has been struggling under Conte. I mean, he did play under Conte last season, but this season is a huge decline on Son's game, I think. Son, Kulusevski, nice ball. Chance here, back post, Harry Kane, save. Oh, that would have been the record. What a set by Leno. Spurs literally losing how many times now, says Alo. Hopefully they're not going to lose this game. But what a chance for Harry Kane. How did he miss that? 4 yards out, Harry Kane just hits the ball on the goalkeeper. Leno just have to just save that. Either side of the goal would have went in. Kulusevski again. Perisic. Incredible. I mean, how did Harry Kane miss that? We were just talking about it. It should have been his second goal, I think. He just hits it on the goalkeeper. Massive, massive opportunity here to score the second goal for Tottenham. Mitrovic takes a shot. Nobody across the goal. Son and Harry Kane with the high press here. The entire team has to go. Kane. Harry Kane. Corner. Corner kick conceded by Fulham here. Spurs need that second goal, like we mentioned. Mitrovic nearly. He could punish them today. I feel like he's gonna score in this game. Eight corner kicks now for Tottenham, 1 for Fulham. Son. Kane. Bentancur. Kulusevski. Cut out by Reed. Fulham actually struggling to find a way out now. They're struggling to get out of their own half. This is a good start. Good start from the second half from Spurs. Alo says, for real, if Spurs score 5 at least, then I'm confident Spurs win. I mean, I get your point. The fact that you were leading by 2 goals against Man City and you just capitulated. But I think against Fulham, you get that second goal, I think you're gonna win. Nuno says, end the stream, Dave. He won't be saying that. I mean, they're winning now, right? You won't be saying that. Got to extend this lead. Tottenham. Don't sit back. You got to score the second goal. Emerson. Kulusevski. Cross. Perisic. Can't control it. Positive energy. Yeah, that's all you need. You need positive energy. What position would you change as a Spurs fan? Like what position would you buy a player? I think that offensively you guys are good. Defensively, I think you might need to add a center back. In the middle of the park, Bentancur and Hoiberts, both are very similar and very defensive minded. You're probably gonna need a number 10 in that position, but Conte really doesn't play with a number 10. You're playing 5 at the back, so the creation comes from the fullbacks. Positive vibes, positive vibes. Andres Pereira is down now. Yeah, it's not a strong foul there. I mean, we're getting Pedro from Sporting Lisbon. What position is that? Is he a defender? Is he a center back? Or attacking mid? Right back, okay. How about, you know what you guys need? You guys need a player like Hakimi at right back. A guy that can actually create a lot of chances up front. I hate this 5 at the back formation. I just hate it. United used to do it as well. I hated it. Which basically eliminates the number 10 role. It just eliminates the number 10 role because you're gonna have to rely on that fullbacks, left wing and right wing positions. Perisic now, that's where he's playing, left wing. Of course, Vinicius is on the bench for Fulham, the guy that used to play for Spurs as well. Not the Vinicius Jr., but the Vinicius. Fulham making a change, 65th minute. Reed is out. Kulusevski, nice touch. They're asking 45 million for him? That's insane. These days, I mean, any player is just going with over 20 mil now. I mean, it's just crazy. Kulusevski, Emerson, you just need to pass to Kulusevski. Romero. Kane. Kane with the foul. Any player these days costs just ridiculous. Yeah. You know when that changed? That changed when Neymar went to PSG. That ridiculous amount just changed the game and the transfer market, because before it wasn't like that. The highest you could pay was like 80 mil for the likes of like Cristiano and Bale. Now Lukaku could cost you 90 mil. I mean, it's just crazy. Lukaku. Fulham are playing as if they don't need to score. They need to take risks, which could open up chances for Tottenham to counter and kill this game off. So this 3 points would be massive for Spurs. Let's see what they would be at. So they would... If this game finishes like this, Spurs could close the gap on United with 3 points. Obviously, United have a game in hand, but it would be a massive result for Spurs. I think. For Fulham, obviously, if they can draw this, it would be a solid result for them. I don't think they could win it from this position now. We did actually predict that Spurs will win this. Kenneth says Newcastle are third. We've got some Newcastle fans here. Romero's gonna get booked here. What color is it? It's a yellow card. Awful tackle. Can Newcastle finish top 4? Sonny number 7. What's up with Sonny number 7? Everyone keeps saying United give Newcastle some respect. I like Newcastle, but I don't respect the fact that they've been bought by Saudi money. I mean, it's just what it is. But as a team, they look decent. They look good. Undefeated in like 15 games now. Is it 15 games? They are actually in a very good run. Newcastle. There is no way through. I mean, Fulham are trying to find a space, but everybody's just defending way deep now. They finally get a corner kick. Everyone back for Spurs. Second corner kick for Fulham. What are you doing, Kulusevski? That could have been a pen. Just false. Was that a penalty? I mean, there was a push. Kulusevski, I think it was Kulusevski who actually pushes the player. Nah, that is soft. Not enough to give a penalty there. Fulham obviously need to keep their belief. I think they could get, if they can get a goal here, a draw is a beautiful result for them. But Tottenham needs to score the second goal, because I don't think Tottenham can keep a clean sheet. They've shown time after time they conceded a lot of goals. 14 goals now they conceded in the, was it in the first half or something like that? I saw some stat going on. '75th minutes in, got over 20-something people watching. Who'd you think is going to be man of the match here? I think obviously Kane will take it. Alo says hoping for the best. Willian. Kenny Mitrovic. That was close. He's always stretching for that ball, but good attempt. Yeah. Richarlison is coming in. Son is leaving the game. He does not look happy. He does not look happy at all. I don't like this 1-0 till the end, but we can we do Conte football? People, let's have faith, says Nuno. Yeah, Son has been pulled out. Richarlison is in. Son is out. I don't think Conte fancies Son. I mean, a lot of times he just takes him off. He's the first player he goes to take off a lot of times. Willian. This game is not in the bag yet. Robertson. Kane says Sonny has been found out eventually. That's why Kane is suffering all of a sudden, in my opinion. I think Son just doesn't fit with the system that Conte is playing. He's making him do more defensive work instead of attacking work. Nuno says he doesn't like Son because he still thinks he's training in Inter Milan. Yeah, I mean, that's what it looks like. Conte just believes in hard work. Yellow card for Bentancur. Kane is still down. Harry Kane is still down. Why did they sub Sonny? Because it's Conte. Conte does what he wants. Conte is doing this because he doesn't want to take out a defensive player and put a striker in. So he has to take out Kane or Son. He decided to take out, obviously, Son. Kulusevski actually gives you more defensive work than than Son. So Kulusevski stays in the team. At least for now. Cross. He needs to go, bro. Seriously, I had enough of these boring Italian style football. Yeah. I used to do a lot of watch-alongs for Spurs, and I stopped. I'm free today, though, so that's the reason why I'm doing it. But a lot of times I stopped because the game is just so boring. Kane wide. It's just boring a lot of times. You don't see a lot of chances being created. The way they play is always negative, always defensive, even against small teams. Tete. Solomon is coming in for Tete, for Fulham. Ten minutes left, guys. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. That's it. Can Spurs hold on for 10 minutes? Can Spurs hold on for 10 minutes? Let me know in the chat what y'all think. It's hard to believe them. Hard to believe them. Spurs have actually done a good job on keeping Fulham in their own box. Aloe says they need to defend heavily if they're going to keep that clean sheet. Yeah, I mean, shots on goal 4 for Fulham, 3 for Tottenham. Up until now. But it does not look like Fulham are going to score. It just doesn't. Because they're not attacking. They're keeping them in their own box. They're probably going to hang on, but a draw sounds a fair result, says Kenneth. Yeah, to be honest with you, a draw is a fair result. I don't think Spurs completely dominated this game. I thought Fulham played well in the first half, the first 30 minutes. Somehow Spurs just nicking a goal because of the quality of Harry Kane. And to win that game. I mean, to take the lead. Lloris just needs a clean sheet, man. He's desperate for that. He's probably desperate for that. Here comes Fulham. Can they create a chance? Robinson. Kane is class. Doesn't matter who you support. I agree. I fully agree with that statement. I think we would have him. We would take him. We were just talking about that earlier. United would love to have a striker like Harry Kane. For sure. Throw in for Tottenham. This is going to be 6 straight Premier League away wins against Fulham for Tottenham. Richarlison. Richarlison turns. Richarlison is just not quite up to speed. Antonio Conte said that he needs game time. He's not ready. That's why he's on the bench. Nuno says, come on, Spurs, let's go. Y'all need a second goal. You look at the defense for Spurs. I mean, Eric Dyer, is he a good defender? No, he's not. Romero, I know he won the World Cup, but is he a good defender? Probably not. So that is the reason why Tottenham are playing 5 at the back. Arlo says, how many minutes left? You're looking at it, bro. 85th minutes. I'm 5 minutes left. But that does not include the added time, so we don't know how many minutes is going to be added. Vinicius is coming in. Fulham are just gonna go for it now. Diet Coke. So that's it. We've had one moment of the match. Assist by Son. An incredible finish by Kane. And that's it. That has been the difference so far. We got over 20 people watching. Don't forget to smash a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new as well. We're closing in on, like I said, 12,700. Got to get that number today. After the stream, everybody, help the channel out. Be sure to subscribe to that channel. Mitrovic is struggling. He is actually struggling to continue. You need a goal, Fulham. You need a goal, and Mitrovic is out. This must be a good news for Spurs. Smash that like, people, and end the stream, Dave, says Nuno. Three minutes left. Davis clears. Mitrovic is not out yet. He's still in the game. I thought he was limping out. He's still in the game. Vinicius. Shakabze, what a save, Lloris. He had to make that save. I think it was going wide though. But Lloris is not sure. He can't be sure. He can't. Corner kick for Fulham. Højbjerg clears. That's it, the final straw here. Fulham, you got 2 minutes to get back into this game. 2 minutes. Can Spurs hold on? Can they hold on? Oh, he stopped the play on a massive counter for Spurs. Good save from Lloris, says Nuno. Another player's down. I mean, every second is somebody's just laying down. That is never a foul. I mean, he slipped. "10 minutes extra time," says Nuno. Nah, man. This ain't the World Cup. I mean, in the World Cup, we've been seeing 10 minutes, 11 minutes. It was just ridiculous, right? Kulusevski is out. Bissouma is in. Another defensive move. Six minutes. That's close, Nuno. 6 minutes has been added. Another players are down now. 2 players are down. Højbjerg and Palhinha are down. I mean, this game has been a hard-fought derby. London derby. Not a lot of quality in this game, but just the physicality, the intensity they're putting in this into this game is just incredible. Imagine if the clock stops every time player is injured. We would be here all night. I know. Oh, yeah. That is for sure. I think they're planning on changing the rules. I think they're going to bring the basketball rule, which every play just stops. Every time the ball goes out, they stop. Bentancur, bad pass. Never look at a stat. Putting the ball in the net is the only thing that stat you need. As I'm sure Fulham would have the better stat and get beat. Yeah, that's probably right. That's probably right. I mean, they don't deserve to win, Fulham, but maybe a draw. Maybe. That is also a maybe. I mean, it's not like it's a convincing a draw game. Like, Kane missed another sitter in the second half, which could have put this game to bed. I don't think Fulham at any point in this match had a clear-cut chance to score. There's a lot of huff and puff in this game. Palhinha. Maybe one last chance for Spurs. I mean, for Fulham. Oh, what a pass. This kid is good for Fulham. What a pass. Throw in. Two minutes left now. 2 minutes. Probably a minute now. 95th minute. He might add 30 seconds. Even Richarlison is defending. Everybody's behind the ball now for Spurs. Nuno says, end the stream, Dave. Come on, you Spurs. Good win. Let's go. Top 4 still possible. Top 4, it is possible. Restless says, Spursy Spurs does it again. Can they hold on? Harry Kane is telling everybody, take your time, take your time. One last chance, I think, yeah, one last chance for Fulham. Vinicius. They're running out of time here, Fulham. Chance, no. Emerson Royale clears, and I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. Restless says they're running the clock down. That is it. That is it. Full time. The mighty Spurs have won. Fulham 0, Tottenham 1. What an incredible game. In terms of quality, we haven't seen a lot of quality moments in this match. But that one moment, Harry Kane just took his chance. The pass that was from Son. Incredible finish. Incredible finish by Harry Kane. I think Tottenham, in the end, probably deserved to win this game. And this result is a massive, massive result for Spurs. I think it puts them into a good position for top 4. They still played one game more than Man United. I think they could still catch United in the top 4. So this is a massive win for Tottenham, especially the way they lost against Man City the other week, leading by 2 goals and losing and capitulating in that match 4-2. In this game, they got the lead, they got the clean sheet, and eventually they won the game. So massive, massive result for Spurs. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Kenneth, Alo, Nuno, Restless, everybody for joining in. Thank you a lot. Don't forget to smash a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. But that is it, guys. Full time. Fulham 0, Tottenham 1. And you know who got the goal. It's Harry Klaas. Hey, you know the rest. That is his actually 6. How many goals? 266, they said. It's the highest. It's a record. It's a record for Harry Kane. But yeah, that is it, guys. Thanks again for watching. And I am out. Peace.